Now listen to the CNN panelist absolutely get owned by another person on the panel. I mean, he just leaves her speechless after debunking her lies. Watch.
I believe that that is the talking point, and I believe that that is what Donald Trump is saying. But here's the larger problem, aside from how absurd the thing is. That's not what the American people voted for. We were told the election was about the price of eggs, right? So where is the conversation about how he is on day one going to start lowering costs for the American people? Frankly, in the interviews that he's done so far, he's actually admitted he doesn't have a plan to lower costs and that he can't promise that this tariff regime that he's going to implement will lower costs. So I think the bigger problem is people are hearing him talk about the Panama Canal and Greenland and all sorts of other things like Canada, but they're not hearing him talk about them and their lives and what he's going to do to make their lives better on day one.
Look, I respectfully disagree with Karen. I actually think the president-elect did campaign on these issues. He campaigned on American energy dominance. So much American energy, clean U.S. LNG that creates jobs here at home, that gives our allies geopolitical alternatives to Russian gas, and that lowers global carbon emissions by displacing dirtier sources of fuel overseas. It flows through the Panama Canal. But one of the challenges that U.S. exporters have had is cost and cost implications. And the charges to go through the canal contribute to those cost increases. So if President Trump can use this muscular approach, this leverage, this Theodore Roosevelt-like approach to American strength on the world stage, and it ends up lowering prices for American exports, that benefits Americans, and that's exactly what President-elect Trump campaigned on.
That's the thing that so many Democrats are lacking, is strategy, is a view of the bigger picture, of the entire playing board. They see things like, oh, why is Trump trying to take the Panama Canal? That wasn't one of his campaign promises. But they fail to see the economic benefits of allowing our companies to ship through the canal without being charged an exuberant fee. They say he promised to make everything cheaper, but tariffs are going to make things more expensive, without failing to see that he implemented tariffs his first go around and had under 2% inflation. And also fail to see what I previously stated, that the rest of the world puts tariffs on us, which makes it harder for our companies to compete in their markets, while we just allow everybody to come sell in the United States and compete against our companies. All of these companies need the American market way more than we need their markets. If major companies globally stop selling into the United States, they would probably have to cut their staff by over 50%. It would put so many people out of work that it would cause depressions in these other countries. So while they can try to posture and threaten tariffs back, the reality is that they know, and that Trump knows, is that you need us way more than we need you. And for that reason, they will definitely get in line.